Hey everyone, it's Terry here, and I'm doing a quick recap on our most recent match against the Dallas Empire. So our most recent game against the Dallas Empire, we did win 3-0, and honestly a pretty comforting fashion, aside from I feel like the first map. Obviously let's go on to the first map, the Moscow Hardpoint. That was a map that Dallas picked, a map that they were pretty good on honestly, but we were pretty good at ourselves.
Finds himself a nice 2. He's shot down. Final 10 now. You've just got to keep him off the point. Dallas have got to run to the contest. We've not seen this yet on Moscow, and the kills are there. That should be it. Florida Mutineers.
Honestly, we just started out actually pretty slow. I'm pretty sure the game was like pretty tied throughout the first 2 hills, but then from then on, Dallas started streaking a little bit. I'm pretty sure Shotzi went on like a little 8 or 9 streak and got full streaks. I think going into the first P4 or second P4, they were up about 80 points. But from then on, we were able to chain the P4 to P3 hills, and honestly, we got a pretty well, it was an okay lead with like 30 points going into the last P4, and there was about maybe like 30 seconds left, and honestly we just made the last P4 really scrappy until time ran out, and we ended up winning 230 to like 198. Going into map 2, Express City, another map we're good on, but Dallas obviously is really good on as well, but you know, we decided to take that risk because it's just a map we're so confident on.
Group up for a moment. They've got A-bomb site control. Give or take those 2 players. Oh, wait a minute. It's a long-range shot from Skies. He finds another one. Oh, Skies. He's going to try to bring this back. So 1v3, and the wall bang comes through.
Honestly, I think it started with the Caesars 1v3, and honestly from then on we had a pretty comforting 2-round lead throughout the whole map, and then we ended up winning 6-3. So overall, it's a really good map out of the guys. For the map 3 checkmate, another good map from Dallas. I'm pretty sure their record was like 5 or 6-0 on checkmate control, but it was another map we were really confident on.
And gunned down along your way. Now Illy, well, needs to go big, but just jumps into a double chow. Looks like Florida, all the map control in the world, looking to be a devastating 3-0.
Oh, it's a devastating 3-0. The final moments is just the members of Florida.
So, you know, we decided to take the risk, and obviously it paid off, and we won the map 3-1. Honestly, a really good showing out the guys, and I'm really proud of them, and hopefully we can turn the season around with this huge win tomorrow.
At least get it to maybe another first hill. Maybe that's where things get interesting. I just don't know if they're going to be able to do so.
Yeah, whenever that line comes into play, it's not usually a good sign. When we use the word you have to be perfect, it means you are in an abysmal position, and that is exactly the case.
So going into the series, obviously we knew it was a must win. Obviously whoever won that series was going to go to the winners bracket, and you know, we'll start off with map 1, checkmate. So obviously, you know, guys, this is a map we know where we're like 1-7 at. It's a map LAG is also 2-4 at, and honestly I feel like that map has to do more consistently with slaying compared to a couple other maps we didn't want to let LAG play. You know, we left check open and they picked it, so we're like, all right, we'll deal with it, because every time we have lost checkmate, guys, it's been like a 5-10 point game every single time. Like, no joke, you can look back at every single time we've lost that game. I think we only lost it once by more than 50 points. We just played that map beautiful. So we won it like 250, 155. I think we had a pretty comforting like 80-point lead probably throughout the entire match. But yeah, we honestly outplayed them, and we played that map really well. As for the map 2, the Express S&D.
When does he start to rotate across? Not before the bomb gets planted. Yep. Now it goes down. Now he knows something's afoot. Awakening. 1 versus 2 for the win.
Gonna hear that mantle. They know his position. Ian's watching the first cross. He's got the 74. There we go. Guerillas in the round 11.
That was obviously it's a map we were also very good at. It's a map also the Guerillas are pretty good at as well. And you know, unfortunately that map just didn't go our way. We lost it in a round 11. You know, it is what it is. You know, 1-1 going into map 3, Garrison Control. Obviously the map we're pretty good at. Since we picked up honestly our Garrison Control has honestly improved like tenfold.
He's got a streak too. Yeah. Ted's Awakening is literally in the spawn. I don't even know where they're gonna spawn now. Okay, so he gets dropped. Remember, like, we've had some like crazy spawns where if you get too far pushed up in control, you spawn like the middle of the map. But there we go, Mutineers.
So, you know, it's a map we actually really enjoy playing now. And obviously with the Guerillas, I feel like those guys going to vetoes. The only map they won in control was raid, so we were just like, we'll veto raid and we'll play whatever they don't decide to veto. And they vetoed checkmate, so we played Garrison, and that was a pretty convincing win from us. We won 3-1. I think the first round was the only close one, their offense, where they stacked out A or stacked out B, then wrapped A. Aside from that, it was a pretty convincing win in the Gary. As for map 4, you know, we thought we were gonna close it out the Gary Hardpoint. A little bit of our bread and butter, but
time is against them. I don't know what they got after first rotation, the amount of points, but I'll tell you what, it has been a lot to a little since that point. Gene showing some extra love.
We played the first rotation pretty well, and then aside from that, I feel like we were just getting insta-broken in a lot of rotations, and LAG was doing a really good job. They played them out really well, and you know, we lost that map by honestly like 100 points, but Going to map 5, Moscow S&D. A map we won, I think, 2 or 3 times in a row going into the series. So we were really, you know, we had high hopes going into this map.
Ooh, that's why you want to take gunfights sometimes.
You want to. You want to.
Please shoot me.
I get it.
Just shoot me. If I know where you are, you're dead. Okay, well, Assault won that one, but I thought it was 3.
But guess who? It's Havoc. Havoc's flanking. They're not going to be ready for it. There's one freebie, Silly, all the way in the back. He is stuck. Neptune's there for the trade it.
And you know, it showed. We actually had a 2-round lead, honestly, the whole map. I think the only scary part was maybe when Travis eco-child Sheen half wall, and it almost turned into 1v3, because I'm pretty sure it was like 3-3 at that point. And if we went down 4-3 with that 1v3, like, I could only imagine. But luckily Caesar was able to clutch up and win the 1v1 versus Sheen, and then we proceeded to close out the map and close out the series, and we won it 3-2. And that was a huge victory for us. It guaranteed us a number 2 seed going into the 3rd major, and I'm really proud of the guys. So next week's gonna be really huge for us. Obviously we can bounce back in points, hopefully catch up to Minnesota, but you know, obviously we'll start there. Don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but thank you guys again for all the support. We'll try to put on a show for you guys next week.